Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's June, and it's that time again. Pokemon decided to drop a new trailer, 14 minutes long. It's a big one. And because of this, I decided to do something a little different today. I'm trying a different layout. I have my face cam. Hi guys. Usually it's just on streams, but decided to do it for this one since it's a long one again. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new setup. Should I just go back to the way I was doing it before, or do you guys like this? This is actually the second time I'm recording this. The first time I noticed that I forgot to actually hit record. So I already saw this. So I'll just kind of be pointing out things that I noticed the first time watching it, and we're also gonna go over the website because the website was actually updated and it has some info there too. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So there isn't that much new in the video, but I'll go ahead and pause it on things that I noticed. Let me actually make this just a little quicker so we can get through this a little quicker as well. So yeah, all of this stuff right now we already know, right? We know that we're going on 3 different stories, the treasure hunt, and then it's like fighting against the evil team. Okay, and we get to see 4 trainers journeying along. We have the mini map right here in the corner. Seamless battle transition. Nothing new on this screen. Okay. Something that I thought was interesting during the last run here is that Lechonk used a special move, which I don't know, might mean it's more specially based instead of physical. I was just assuming it would be physical, but I don't know. It's probably just like an early move that it gets, so probably doesn't mean anything. Alright. This was interesting. I like this as well. So this is going to be a Jigglypuff. Okay. So the reason it's shining is because it's a wild Terra Pokemon. So we normally just get them in raids from what we've seen before. But yeah, apparently we can also find just wild Pokemon that will also challenge us to like Terra battles, which is cool. But as we're gonna see in this next attack that Quaxly is gonna do, it'll knock it down to like red health, and then the Terra type, it'll go away. So this is different from the raids. Like in the raids, it didn't go away. It would just continuously be the Terra type. So I'm assuming this is just for wild Pokemon. So yeah, there you go. Nothing really new on this screen. They're just focusing how it says like Terra type on here, which I think it's cool. It's nice that they're making it like easily, like I guess known. Nice little team menu here. Awesome. Overall, I really like this interface. I think it's nice. Alright, we knew this too. Again, really like how the minimap is always here. Okay, so this is something I pointed out in my first recording, where I guess I didn't really record, but again, I like the whole interface here. 69, nice. Also, I noticed how like it like dropped, the Litleo would drop an item, right? So kind of like in Legends Arceus, when you would defeat a Pokemon, it would drop materials for you to craft with. Later, we're gonna see in this video what those materials are used for. So yeah, it'll just keep on showing off this new command. It'll show how we'll also be able to pick up items here. Yep. So cool. It's like, yeah, again, this is like Legends Arceus. Okay, we can put waypoints too. Nice. Expected. You know. Okay, so for this, we don't really get any new information. Besides that they're gonna be throughout, well, at least in this particular base, like they're all just gonna throw out their Pokemon, right? So we're gonna have to use the Let's Go feature to fight them. But other than this, there wasn't really anything new shown. Alright, now we get to fight against Mela.
It is. And atop it is Mela, the boss of Team Star's fire crew. She's obviously tough. It's easy to see why she's a boss.
Yep. I really like her design. Her design is amazing.
You'll have to wait for your own adventure to see how a battle like this plays out.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where it is. Technical machine.
She's using the T.
So here, this is a machine where we can use those materials that drop in Pokemon and League points, and we can craft TMs. So this is really, it's cool, it's interesting, but later on, I'll show you guys on the website, it has a little bit more info, just like one detail that they did not mention in the video, which I thought was, it's smart of them to not have mentioned it in the video, but you'll see when we get there. I really like this interface too. I like how like it has like the images showing the move. I think it's really cool.
Now, where will she go next? Seems to be a desert-like area under a blazing sun.
All right, here we go. We get Claw.
Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like Arvin, her friend.
Making sure I'm actually recording this time. Yep. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go against Giant Claw, goofy little guy.
On the path of legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary herbs called Herba Mystica. There it is, a gigantic Titan Pokemon. Time to battle. Right off the bat, there's Icy Wind, the move our trainer taught Drifloon earlier. Icy Wind.
It took a lot of damage from that Icy Wind, you know. So probably not the best special defense. Terrablast. We knew about Terrablast before. This does a lot of that damage. So yeah, it's most likely more physical based. Okay, and this is on Pokemon spoiled this with their own thumbnail. The Girafarig gets a new evolution. I'm still getting used to the name of the evolution. It's called Farigiraf, I think. Honestly, I don't know, guys. But yeah, so here we see it's evolving. It doesn't show that it needs like anything in specific to evolve. So maybe it's just like in this region, Girafarig will evolve into Farigiraf. I also really like the Pokedex here. Like it shows like images of them. Also here, this is something I wanted to point out in my last video. Hopefully I remember to do a better like zoomed in video of this. But here in the corner, you can see on the mini map, there's like icons of Pokemon. It looks like either they're teasing it, right? Or they just messed up, but we get to see what looks like 3 new Pokemon in here. Hopefully, yeah, I'll try to put in a bigger image editing this here so you guys can see. But it looks like it's like a mouse. I can see Brickedy, a new green bird, and then something that looks like a mushroom. So yeah, they're teasing 3 new Pokemon. We don't have any info on that yet. I checked the website and yeah, there's like nothing on it yet, so yeah, we'll just have to wait and see for these guys.
The town of Artisan next. It looks like one big park. Now that the trainer's Pokemon have gotten stronger, it seems she's made her way to a gym.
We're gonna take on Gym Leader.
To achieve champion rank. Nimona, the battle-loving trainer who will show you the ropes, is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader, you'll first have to pass the gym test at their
Okay, so this is, I'm hoping this okay, let me put the speed back to normal. I'm hoping that they're not done with this yet. I'm praying to God that they're not done with this, because look at the frame rate. Look at these Sunflora running.
You'll first have to pass the gym test at their gym. Better get started right away.
Like, look at that.
All right.
That looks horrible. Like, I know it's Pokemon, but like, okay, but look at everything else. Everything else looks pretty decent, right? But these Sunflora just like running there. God, this looks bad. That looks choppy. Hopefully that gets fixed. So here we got Brassius. We already knew about him. We know he has a pseudo Wudo, as we're gonna see. Yeah, he sends out a pseudo Wudo, and he terrestrializes this Pokemon into a grass type to match his, his gym type, which I think is also really cool. Like I hope, I mean, obviously, if they did it with the first gym, right? Like the other gyms are gonna do it too. But I hope they have like more Pokemon than just one that's not their type. So it kind of gives them that like flexibility. That'd be cool. Terrablaze. We also Terrablaze versus Speed. I don't think we got to see that during the last trailer where we saw this movie being shown off. So yeah, that's cool to see. Did I put the speed back up? Let me put it back to 0.5. I mean.
That should give it an edge against this grass type pseudo-wudo. No matter who or what you're up against, with some smart terrestrializing, you'll have nothing to fear. I can't wait to see how battles will unfold.
Yeah, so battles are going to be interesting this gen, definitely because of that.
This trainer's heading into a hair salon.
Yeah, it'll be very chaotic. Okay, so this customization, I don't think we got like an official. I mean, we saw that the trainers were different, right? But like here, I guess we get to see like the amount of options that we have. It's a lot of options. Something that I pointed out though is like, so this is just the female character. Typically, the female characters have more options than the male character, so I'm hoping that it'll be a decent option for the males as well. Thought that was cool too. You get to update like your league picture, just like this. So you get to just take pictures of like yourself with like a Pokemon. That's really cool. Picnic. Picnics are replacing like the camping from Sword and Shield. So yeah, you get to play with them, you get to clean them, and you also get to make food. Instead of curry for this region, we'll see in a little bit. We are going to make. Oh, I guess besides that, right now, apparently we find eggs. So it's not explained. I'm gonna pause really quick for this. It's not explained either here or in the website like what eggs that'll be. If it's just like eggs from Pokemon in your party. So like for example, if you have like a Mareep in your party, like is it gonna be a Mareep egg? Or like is there a chance it'll be, like one of your starters' eggs? Or is it just a random egg? It doesn't say that anywhere in the video, anywhere on the website. It also in the website it mentions how like when you're playing multiplayer with friends, like your friends can jump in on your picnic and like also throw out their Pokemon, I think. And it still says that we can encounter eggs that way, like with everybody's Pokemon there, right? But again, it doesn't mention what Pokemon will be in the egg. So we don't know if it's random or if it's based on what Pokemon are like out in the picnic. So that's something we still have to wait and see. Also, something really cool about the sandwiches that they'll show right now is, so yeah, you'll drag and drop all the ingredients, which we'll see right now here. Like the ingredients can like slip and fall, right? Which obviously, like if you made a sandwich before, you know that starts to happen if you don't rearrange it, right? So I guess that's gonna affect the quality of the sandwiches in the game. All right, and then something that they show here too is. All right, so yeah, so we see the benefits up here. So it looks like it'll just be like on the website they show like one other one that I think it'll increase the attack of certain moves or like certain types. So it said like Teensy Power, I think Teensy Power Flying. So I'm guessing that boosts the power of flying types. But here we also see that you have a better chance of catching fairy types in the wild, but you'll encounter more grass types. And then in raids, I'm guessing it'll also be more ground types. But yeah, it also obviously from like from making sandwiches, like your Pokemon's health will heal up, and then yeah, like you just said, like we'll get experience points. Here it's just showing off the multiplayer features, getting into a raid battle. And the only thing that to kind of like take from this is that we don't really know how. So it's not like a turn-based thing. Like, see, like Pokemon are just kind of attacking, right? And what was that? Sorry. give me 1 second. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, so the only thing that we take away from this really is that it doesn't appear to be turn-based. It might be based on speed. We don't know. It doesn't explain it either on the website. So yeah, they'll revive if they faint after 5 seconds. And it looks like the cheering now, like you can actually choose when you want to cheer. Like your Pokemon necessarily doesn't have to be fainted to use it. You can just choose it, and as you saw, we have like 3 different options. So one will boost the attack, another will boost defense, and the other one will give you health back. This is a nice animation, by the way. I also really like when you catch it, the Pokemon just kind of nods. So that was pretty much it for this trailer. We go to the website now. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so you guys should be able to see the website. So yeah, there isn't much information here that's different. So one thing that I did want to see real quick is if you go to Pokemon. So it's new evolution, Girafarig's new evolution. Here we go, Frigoraph. So the cool thing about this Pokemon is that it gets 2 new abilities. It remains a normal psychic type, but you know, whatever. Would have been cool to see it be like dark psychic or something like that, but whatever. Yeah, so it gets 2 new abilities. Its first new ability, Kudju, basically you eat a berry and then on your next turn you'll eat it again. So you'll get its effect twice. Kind of like Harvest, but not as good. Because with Harvest, you know, you'll be able to constantly be recycling that berry. But with this one, it seems like it'll just be able to get that twice. Its other ability, it just stops the other Pokemon from using priority moves. So it's like Queenly Majesty, and Dazzling, I think, is the other ability that does that. So overall, pretty cool, interesting new abilities. Armortail might be the one to go for, but I can see some strategies with like the double berry thing going. If you use like berries that boost your stats. And then from the news section, one thing that I wanted to point out was if you look at the TMs. So the thing about TMs is, yes, we'll be able to craft them, but it looks like they went back to the old system where they're only single use. See, so a single TM can only be used once. So they went back to the old system. Not particularly excited about that, but it makes sense that, like, you know, they're introducing the crafting system, so yeah, that makes sense. As you can see, like, obviously we don't know how far along this trainer is, but they have a lot of league points. You only need very few league points, and the materials seem easy enough to get, so it shouldn't be that bad. It just sucks that, yeah, they're back to single use. Other than that, there wasn't much more info on here. I think in here we see more of the picnics. We get to see more of the sandwiches. So it'll be like in Sword and Shield where there'll be like specific NPCs that'll sell you ingredients. That's how you get them. And then yeah, so we saw that after we eat the sandwich, like, well, our health will be restored. Like, we get experience points. Then we also get these effects here. Here you can kind of see the one I was talking about. It's called TNT Power. But yeah, then it talks about eggs, but not really, because we still don't really know anything about it. And yeah, that's pretty much all the info we got. Hopefully I recorded this one. Yeah, I'm hoping I recorded this one. I'll see, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's all the info we got today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys thought about the new kind of like layout for the trailer. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys want me to go back to the other one, maybe you guys don't like the camera here, which I understand. It's kind of just like here. Yeah, let me guys know. Let me know what you guys liked more about the trailer. I really liked for Giraffe. I think that's cool. Not a big fan of the TMs, like I said, but it makes sense with the crafting stuff, so I guess it's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much the big news that we got shown today. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.